Hello. So today we will continue these scrolls that I have been finding around. Turns out I can paint them. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. And then I can teleport into them. So while I've been, over the past week, while I was running around, I had been seeing these scrolls everywhere, and I assumed that they were going to be something, but I have figured out what they are. These are the teleporters for this realm. But I want to go back. But before we get started on all of that, what I want to do is I want to do some of these fashion things, fashion quests. I can't remember what they're called. Styling challenges. Yeah, that's what they're called. Styling challenges. Okay. 赵大赫. All right, Zhao. All right, Da He, Mr. Zhao. Okay. This should be fine. So around 80,000. Oh, it is good that I did the recommended. I'm not sure I would have gotten there. As much as it hurts, rewards. As much as it hurts, I'm giving up my spot as the coolest in the village. The title's yours from now on. Nice. Artist Nikki, you have great taste. You have awesome taste. So fresh and sexy. This was elegant and sweet. Okay, so fresh and sexy. Lin Lang, and Summer. Okay, what do you recommend? What would be this with Summer? Or Summer? Lin Lang with Summer. Oh, that's... Huh. So most of them are just fantasy or... okay, here we go. This one. So it would be this full outfit. If I were to glow up that entire outfit, that would be exactly what I would be wearing. I am curious. How many bubbles do I have? Do I have enough that I could glow it up? I don't think I do. Glow up. Recent. Here it is. No, I'm nowhere close. What is the alternate color? Ooh. Okay, like a white and red. But it's not red. It's more maybe magenta. I don't... It's like a dark red. Maybe magenta's too bright of a color. Could be ox blood. I don't know. Something about the color feels... It's like red with a hint of pink. But anyway, we're going to go with this. red with a hint of pink. Maybe a dark magenta. It makes me think of like a hospital nurse, but the colors are slightly off. That was amazing. This has to be the ultimate level of cool. This? The ultimate level of cool? Really? Alright. So cool you even scare yourself. Is cool scary? Is cool really associated with things that are scary? I guess it could be. But I wouldn't say they're mutually exclusive. Or, no, I wouldn't say that they are exclusive. Or, you know what I mean? They're not, you don't always have to have one and the other. But also, it doesn't necessarily have to be one or the other. I don't know, something about it just seemed a little odd. Oh, so this is our royal, huh? Hopefully this is high enough. Ooh, that's a close one. The applause lasted endlessly as the song ended. Looks like the outcome was never in doubt. Oh, okay, that's all three of them. And there's one more up here. I'm doing this for the diamonds, if you're wondering. So in the core Mirrorland world, in the base area. No, this is not the base area. In this part, I noticed that they added a few extra things. Like they added a few extra dues. I believe it was here. And anyway, they added a couple of new things. And I've noticed that where the map says that I have everything, and then I log in after a patch and it's like, oh, actually you're missing a couple of things now. So I've noticed that's been happening because I use the PairPal Mirrorland app that's on the website, that thing. Oh, I need to check. What is my daily? And so I notice immediately when something is added. I need to do one realm of the dark. That's it. So I just need to keep 40. But I also took that opportunity to pick up all of the lore book pieces that I missed, because why not? I'm not going to read them. I think it'd be here. All the ones I could find on the map I picked up here. I think most of the ones I'm missing are the brand new ones from the current place. Can't do that. I could do this one. Okay. And How about this one? Okay, so I can do this one in the future. I'm not going to do it right now because I am getting really low on sketches that I can do for dailies, and that's really starting to annoy me. It's like, come on, game, add more sketches so this isn't so stressful and agonizing. Let's do the Fortune 6. I don't think there's any point in doing them anymore. Mid. Thanks, game. Really appreciate that. Oh. Yeah, you can hear when I do the mouse wheel. Okay, let me... So I turned off the noise gate because I noticed it was starting to cut me off, but maybe... Okay, so I've made the noise gate not quite so strong. Hopefully it won't cut me off the last word of my sentences sometimes. We'll see. But yeah, I don't want the mouse stuff showing up in the audio if I can help it. Like if I'm talking and I'm moving the mouse, you're gonna hear it. But if I'm just moving the mouse while I'm not talking, I don't want the mouse wheel moving to trigger anything. Okay, Realm of the Dark. Which one do I have the least of? Two 37. This one. There. All right, so that's my dailies done. Oh, and I noticed that where is it? It's here. I'm not getting any more of these, which means that this is the full thing filled out. At least until I add more. I didn't even realize I had completed this until I stopped getting these. This one I still haven't finished these because at least I've still got some progression. And I'm fully expecting these to come in at some point as new outfit things. Maybe it'll be something else, but that's what I'm expecting. Just because I expect it doesn't mean that's how it will be. I'm also doing these because I did just start the stream, so kind of letting people pop in before I get into the story. Okay, this one and this one. Elegant and fresh. Ooh, this one actually looks nice. This is a nice outfit. How much of a difference? Oh, it is a pretty big difference. That one looks better. That's a pretty big difference. All right, let's go with that. What a peerless master calm and as still water, fierce as thunder, truly beyond reach. All right, I'm ready. And last one. Oh my. It's not what I was expecting. I don't really know what I was expecting. Do I have anything that's really? Huh. See, the thing that I don't like is that doing this covers this up. I wish this was over here. So when I do this, it wouldn't cover it up. Little UI things I think about sometimes. Now that's a legendary heroine. Really? In a clapper's outfit. One stomp and the whole world trembles. Okay. Yeah, so just in my head I always hear I hear voices. No, I hear people say stuff like oh well, what do you know? Why do you have any right to say whatever? Because I lived in China a long time, and that was a thing that I would have to deal with, is like defending my opinions on things. It's like, oh, what makes you think you know better than whoever? Well, simply put, it's just an opinion. Everyone's got one, and I'm just expressing mine. I was gonna say I'm just expressing my own, but then I stopped at the word mine. But yeah, it's one of those things that you don't really, if you're just doing the automated stuff all the time, you never notice. But as soon as you're trying to still keep it as a high score, but you want to have a little bit of customizability, it does block the view a little bit. So it's one of those things that could pretty easily slip past the game development team and even testers, because they're not looking for that kind of stuff. They're more looking for like optimizations in certain ways, from my understanding. And judging from what I have seen of this game, they don't do a lot of testing prior to release. They're like, well, it works for the developer, so it's probably fine. And then there's invisible walls and floors that people fall through, and they say, oh, sorry, we didn't find those, thanks for finding them for us. That indicates that you're not doing enough testing. So okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and get started on finishing the story. Enter. I have fresh coffee next to me that I'm trying to press down. In my French press. Ooh. Yeah, I need to not get too distracted by these everything. This is a lot of Estlings. Oh yeah, and I adjusted that outfit. Dancing outfit. Oh, I got something else. Okay. Okay. I do have a new outfit, but I will swap because last time with this outfit it was so short. I'm gonna keep this outfit on for another little bit, probably another hour, and then I'll swap to the other one that I made, which is very similar to this one, to be fair. I always forget to change outfits. Okay, so what exactly am I doing here? Going up to the ink pane shore. And then that should work. Yes. And I have redeems, the sound redeems turned off while I'm playing this game, since I'm playing it for story purposes. See, what was I floating on right there? What is that? Like right here. What? What am I hitting? It's stuff like that that's like something about this game. I don't know what they're doing, but something about it is a bit off. All right. Up here. It's a paper kite.
Artist Nikki, long time no see. Did you come here because you're worried I'll miss the delivery deadline?
That's an odd thing to think as to why I would come here to rescue you. I guess it's a joke, though.
Unfortunately, I'm trapped in this painting now, so I'm no longer a bookstore owner. Sorry I won't be able to deliver those picture books you ordered.
That's not it, Miss Fong. We're here to figure out how to get you out of this place.
Yeah, but don't use this to pad the bill.
Just kidding, of course. Since the accident, I've been confined to a wheelchair, so I'm used to waiting. It's just that there are no books here, so I'm lonely. I appreciate your efforts to rescue me, but there's really no need to rush. Until you figure out a way to save us, I'll just be here. And even if you can't, don't be upset. I came to terms with this life long ago. Even if I am no more than a paper kite, as long as the wind blows, I can still enjoy a trace of freedom.
I won't give up. Not as long as there's even a sliver of hope. We just need to find Uncle Meng.
Meng? Meng Xiuzhu? Why are you looking for him?
He was the first to arrive here. He should know more about this place than any of us. Have you seen him anywhere?
I have. Lately, he's been sneaking around, stealing ink. But finding him won't be easy. He always vanishes without a trace.
Stealing ink? Ink can be stolen?
Can you see how my ink has faded? That's because he stole it. He's not evil or anything. It's simply a father's love for his daughter, a longing to return home.
Still, stealing ink isn't right, especially not from a scholar.
He only takes a little, never enough to harm anyone. I understand how he feels, so I chose not to confront him about it. In fact, he may have discovered something. When he came to steal my ink, I was actually awake. I heard him murmuring something about an ink pool and missing ink. He said if the ink could be restored, he may be able to return home.
Restore the ink. But I used my dancing ability on Miss Sway's painting and couldn't restore it at all. Also, what is this ink pool?
I really don't know. But it reminds me of something I once read in a storybook. It spoke of an artist who created an entire world within her painting. All its life force came from her brush. She painted mountains and rivers into being. The farmers tilling the land, the rising and falling sun and moon, all of them were born from her ink. If we are all just beings conjured from her ink, then why did such a great artist write this fate for me, trapping me for half my life and leaving me here?
No true artist would stop loving the people they created with their brush. Trust me, whether it's the ink pool or this entire Danqing realm, I'll find a way to bring you all home. Until then, please be patient.
Okay. Now we head up here. I've noticed a lot of people who see Invisible Wall. I noticed a lot of people who play this game don't let the story play out. They skip through it. They do all that stuff. That's why I let the story actually have room to breathe and talk.
Ink thief! I'll pound you in the next week, you white-feathered ink thief!
Sounds like someone's caught the thief. Nikki, let's go check it out.
Okay, ... Is that a white egret? It flew into the painting. Hurry and go after it before it gets away. Select the scroll and rearrange the linked landscape paintings. The arrangement of the scrolls will affect the internal path. Okay, so it looks like it's up and down and left and right. There's no fixed pattern. I can move them freely and okay. This is arrange. Okay, let's arrange it first. So I see cat, 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 fish. So probably, oh yeah, these are collectibles. Okay. Something like that, I guess. So I believe this is the side scrolling. Yes. Paintings movement is limited to 2 dimensions. Benching ability to explore. Some outfit abilities are restricted inside the painting. Okay, so A, D to move, and then space to jump. As I approach, he flies away. As expected. Just a black screen, huh? I kind of, you know what? I would like this as a potential wallpaper. So let's just, yeah. I could see this as a pretty cool wallpaper, as like a live wallpaper. Anyway. I have to get used to the mouse not being able to do anything. I can't move the camera. Oh, stuttering. I've heard that the game has a bit of stuttering these days. Oh, what did I hit? And stop pushing me. Don't be afraid. Hide behind me. Is it possible that she's actually here to save us? Meowvelous. Okay. I saw long ago that you were full of heroic spirit and extraordinary presence. Just now I was watching the surroundings for you, keeping an eye out for that monster and any accomplices. You've got a keen eye for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if you've counted every crack in the corner of the wall. Oh, okay. So finding them gives me diamonds. Well, that's some incentive to find them all. And now I'm in painting number 2. They say when you fall, you should get right back up where you stumbled. So why is it that when you fall, you just sit there and get comfy? You don't get it. I'm testing the danger myself. Now that I'm sitting here, you won't trip in this spot. Pretty clever, eh? I guess. Oh. Broad daylight, how scandalous. You're clearly no ordinary person. I just witnessed something strange and was fretting over having no one to share it with. Over there just now I saw a big white bird viciously pecking at that stone bridge. In all my life I've never seen a bird fight a bridge. Phew. Now that I've said it out loud, I feel so much better. We Cloudtail Koi Inklings are generous to our friends, so please accept these as a small gift. No turning your nose up. Can't find me, no one can find me. Ah, but you found me. You truly have hawk-like eyes, sharp and perceptive. If your hiding skills were even a fraction as good as your flattery, you wouldn't have been discovered so fast. Okay, it looks like there's one more cat. But it's probably in the last painting. I see a dot here. Maybe that indicates the last one, because I feel like there were 3 in this one. Oh, I have to click again to make it go. Boom. Hey, cats. One step further and we're out. Miss, if you keep moving forward, you'll be able to leave this place. Meow-gnificent. Meow-gnificent. Okay. It's truly impressive that you've made it this far safely. Is it? Is it really? You're almost there. Please don't do give it one last push. I thought I was going to say don't give up. You might want to save the second half of that sentence for yourself. Boom. I caught it. Okay, send out the door. Yeah, the diamond up there disappeared.
Thank you for your help, Artist Nikki. I almost fell for that egret's trick. Strange, you and Momo haven't turned into part of a painting. I was going to invite you in to visit my humble abode, but it looks like I can't host you in my scroll.
It's all right, really. We're here on urgent business. We need to find Uncle Mung.
Artist Nikki? Is that Nikki? You've grown so... Wait, how did you two even get here?
Uncle Mung, lots of people have gone missing after getting caught in the rain, so I found a way to get in here. I want to find a way to bring everyone back together. You've been here for years now. Have you found any clues?
I'm afraid I know very little. Years ago, I turned into a white egret and flew far and wide, seeking a way out. But everywhere I went was just part of this painted world. It's endless, without borders. Later, I tried talking to the beings that had turned into paintings. I learned that the mountains, rivers, pavilions, and people could all speak. They were once like me, people from Dancing Island. But if that's the case, what about the hoe that turned into ink and the missing basket? Where have they gone?
Sorry. love the O that turned into ink and the missing basket.
I began to doubt. Could it be that Dancing Island is actually a vast painting, and only beings with souls can exist within it, waiting for the chance to be reborn?
So you mean everything is born from ink, and only beings with ink souls can reincarnate?
Exactly.
Old man, it sounds like you're just grasping at straws. These ridiculous tales have been told by storytellers for ages.
I don't know. He kind of makes sense to me.
The mysterious artist who created the world, ink giving birth to all living beings. It makes for a good story, but can it really be true?
I'm not just guessing. I've traveled through all these scrolls, trying to find an exit from the Dancing Realm, and all I ever turned up was this endlessly deep ink pool, bubbling and flowing like it could swallow the whole world. Deep down inside, I felt that this ink pool must be closely tied to us. If everything is made of ink, could the ink pool be the very source of this entire realm? But every time I tried to touch it, I failed. So that's why I resorted to stealing ink. I was hoping to restore my ink soul and return to my little one.
Old man, don't scare us with your words.
I think Uncle Mung might not be entirely wrong. Back in the village, I could use my dancing ability to repair things, but when I tried to add ink for Miss Sway, I failed. Maybe it's connected to what Uncle Mung said about ink souls. Repainting can restore inanimate objects, but it can't restore living beings because it's missing the most crucial part, an ink soul.
What? How could she be so careless and end up here? Anyway, Nikki, you said something about having a dancing ability. What is that?
When Nikki paints, she can completely restore objects. She helped fix a lot of things in the village. Impressive, right?
In that case, could it be possible to use the power of the ink pool to find a way to restore living beings?
I just had that same thought. Let's go to the ink pool now. If I can dip my brush in it, maybe I can restore everyone's ink souls.
Are you really going? But I can't go with you. When you go, just be careful. Otherwise, I won't be able to face your teacher.
Don't worry. Since I was able to come here in human form, maybe the ink pool won't reject me. Besides, I have Momo with me, so it'll be fine.
I figure the reason he can't go with us is game limitations, not an actual inability.
Artist Nikki, if I can return, I'll never forget your help. Old man, this time, for Nikki's sake, I won't hold it against you. But remember, don't even think about stealing ink again.
Thank you for your forgiveness. I will keep this in my heart.
Okay. So now we go to the ink pool. Oh, yeah, I got all of those. Okay. And there's 3 more. There's also, there's blah, 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 blah. There's also this. I'm eating too many candles, can't talk anymore. All right, let's. Can I get them from here? Oh, I can. Okay, great.
the water in the ink pool. It's so sluggish.
This dark purple mist. Could it be dark essence? Ah! Esslings! Nikki, watch out!
We'll be fine.
Given the serious issues with the ink pool, I'm worried about Miss Sway and the others. Could they have been affected by dark essence?
Let's go check it out.
Ah, it's got writing above it. And this is Chinese writing. I'm not very good at reading Chinese, though. I can speak some, I cannot read it very well. Unless it's a menu. Like, if it's a restaurant menu, I can read it. I can tell the difference between pork and chicken. And I can tell them which one I want with words. I will say, though, I feel like...
Miss Sway!
Oh.
Artist Cat. The inkstone. The world within the painting. All of it. I remember now.
Miss Sway!
When Mirrorland was brought to ruin. Mountains crumbled, rivers ran dry, and all life extinguished. Everything Artist Cat once held dear was lost to the ashes in that great apocalypse. Crestfallen over the desolate world, she gathered the land's final remnants as ink to paint an entire realm on a scroll. Where her brush touched, mountains rose and villages took form. She hoped that one day the splendor of the past might be restored. But though the realm held mountains and rivers, there was no sign of life. So Artist Cat offered her own ink soul as a seed, binding herself to the painting. She created the ink pool, shaping it into a place of reincarnation, so life could finally take form. As her ink soul waned, she knew her time was ever shorter. So she drew from the ink pool to dot Long's eyes, binding its gaze to the cycle of reincarnation, duty-bound to guard the ink pool's endless flow. Long then transcended reincarnation. It witnessed countless fates and the eternal circle of life, until finally, the painted world became real. With what little time remained, Artist Cat painted the Twinsite Gate and secluded herself atop Long Peak, teaching Long the truths of the human heart. In the end, she left behind only these words. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. After that, centuries passed, yet only the maple tree on Long Peak remains unchanged.
I see now. The voice from my dream in the Sea of Stars was a lingering echo from the destruction of Mirrorland in another timeline.
Okay. I was waiting for it to stop going automatically, even though I told it to not go automatically anymore. So all of this is basically tying 1.5 more strongly into the lore. So this is one of the Mirrorlands that blew up, I guess. Something like that, maybe.
Everything here, the Dancing Realm, and even Dancing Island, was crafted by Artist Cat's own hand.
And all things considered, since Nikki is supposed to be a cosmic entity now, rather than a girl in an attic, Artist Cat is almost certainly going to be Nikki, which would make the outfit make sense.
The The ink pool holds the cycle of ink souls, and Long is entrusted by her to watch over this realm. Now, with the cycle in chaos, those caught in the rain are turning into scrolls, returning to their original forms. It appears as though the ink pool has been sealed. Given the failure of the eye-dotting ceremony, it's clear that the root of the issue lies with Long.
But before, when we tried, we couldn't get into the Long Pagoda.
We couldn't get in from the outside, but now that we're inside the Danqing realm, maybe we can find a way in through the inside. Momo, let's go find where the Long Pagoda should be.
One of the keys to the Twin Sight Gate. So anyway, yeah, a lot of people that I've seen playing the game, they just kind of skip over the story, gloss over the story, and then they're like, all right, what am I supposed to do now? Which, I'm gonna be honest, there are days where I'm like, man, I wish I could just treat a game like that. Because that's how I tried to take a game like Final Fantasy XIV really serious at the beginning, and I just got so bored with it. I just couldn't. It was too much. So I try my best to pay attention to stuff like the story, but you know, there's always this feeling in the back of my head that's like, sometimes I'm not all that interested. Not necessarily in this one. I'm kind of into this story, but like with Helldivers, sometimes I'm like, man, why are they giving me this big wall of text with all these words that are fancy that I don't know? At least in this game, it's like, oh, egret. Okay, it's a specific type of bird. It's not just an odd word that I'm not. It's not an archaic word. It is just a species of bird. And it's reasonable that I wouldn't know it. And as someone who lived in a foreign country for a long time, one of the things that I found out, sometimes they teach words in those countries that we don't use ever. And they act like, oh yeah, these are important words. It just comes off as like, we don't even use those anymore. What are you talking about? Man, what am I even on? I mean, seriously, I thought they would have fixed this by now. Oh, some dudes over there. Oh, hey. A waterfall. You know what? I want to make sure it's obvious I'm floating. No, let's do. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty obvious that I'm floating. Okay, so that added to my album. But yeah, what am I even on? Just it's little things like this though that make me feel like, man, they need to do more testing. And considering how obvious this is to anyone who's playing the game right now, and how annoying it is to have to deal with invisible platforms, I'd say it's not game breaking, but it is potentially game breaking. Because it has sort of broken the game for me a couple of times. Yeah, I don't feel like trying to figure out the path over, so walk on water. The only thing that's kind of irritating about this outfit is how long it takes for the ability to activate. But to be honest, the ability taking a long time to activate, kind of reasonable considering how awesome it is. If it was instant activation, there'd be no need to like, oh, well, maybe it's faster to do it the other way. No. Like, this is at least a 5-second animation. Maybe 7 seconds. Where you're just stuck. And if the path is right in front of you, 7 seconds is quite a long time to wait. If it's just like a couple of jumps. Hey, another scroll. And is this... Yeah, this is another waypoint. Oh, hey. Finally finding those birds. That's the first bird I've found this batch. Okay, let's do this, because it does give me diamonds. So the cat's up here for this one. Down here for this one. There's one here. A fish here. It says there are 5 cats. 1, 2, 3. Ah, 2 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's 5. Okay, so how would I get up to this one? Okay. Ah, this is a complicated one. So this is the ending. It could be that I have to do multiple jumps to get to everything. Ooh. So I go through like this, and I go backwards. But then how would I get up here? So I could probably go through once like that and get it. But then how would I go through it the second time? Unless there's a way for me to get here. Like go from here to here. Some kind of jump. But I'm gonna guess that's not the case. All right, I have an idea. Let's get the fish first. That seems like the most difficult to get, and then I'll get the rest of them. I should be able to get the other ones. But let's get the fish first. Night. There we go. Enter. Oh, I hope it's going to start me on the one that's the farthest left. That's what I was under the assumption of. No. Oh, no. It's starting me right in the middle. Oh, this is odd. Okay. Let's exit. This is not what I was expecting. Okay. So this is always going to be the starting painting. Which then means this needs to be, oh. Huh. Oh, okay, I see. So I can do it like that. And I'll start, I guess I start down here. Okay, let's try this. We're just going for the fish. But I think we start down here at the bottom. Alright. Once again, I have to get used to just the way that I can't move the camera. Very odd feeling to need to use the mouse, but then have no control over the camera. Yeah, there's nothing over here, so I can't go that way. Ooh, and I can get one of the cats as well. So one cat and a fish. Uh-oh. Hey, I made it. Point. This will probably might be if everything goes smoothly this week. This should be my last solo stream for the week. I'll have, so tomorrow I do Helldivers. Wait, I can actually face the screen. Anyway, tomorrow I'm doing Helldivers, and then Saturday I'm doing Helldivers again with Skelly Fresh. And ooh, cats. And then Sunday, I'm gonna be doing Guild Wars with Bunny, and that'll be fun because I like Guild Wars, and doing co-op stuff with Bunny is usually fun. Let's turn auto off. I say usually, I mean it's basically always fun for me, but one night I sneaked a look at the painting inside the room, only to find the fan in it had disappeared. Still puzzled, I turned around, and there it was standing right behind me. Huh? Why are you shaking so much? Are you scared? No. No way. I'm not scared at all. It's just, well, a bit windy here. Yeah, really breezy and cool. Haha. Yes. Breezy and cool. Huh. I guess that's if I want to go the other way. No. There we go. No way. Too high. What are you, a Magikarp? Oh, wait. No. We can't keep doing this. A scene like this, it deserves to be written into a timeless poem. Miss, I don't know why, but just looking at you somehow soothes my heart. Thank you, miss. Just seeing you stand here brings peace to my heart. Didn't you just say that? It soothes my heart. Oh, thank you. It brings peace to my heart. You're repeating yourself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Oh, hey, and now I'm down here. That's interesting. I think. Okay. This should take me... I should be at the bottom portion of this. So I can go up here and see the cat. I'll be able to get this cat as well. I do think the platforming is interesting in this. Oh, that's the way back. That's blocked. So... where's the cat? I guess it's more over. Yes. Meow, we've been spotted. She saw us. Meow. How's our hiding spot? Was it good? Meow. Yeah, and the diamond disappeared. So I was right about that before. I kept forgetting to check. But yes. 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 Can I go? No, I can't go down here. What about over here? Oh, no, I can't go down over here either. Okay. Huh. Yeah. That's fine. I went in there to get the cats and the fish. And since you give me rewards, you can't just take that away. See? I still got it. Alright, now we just get this cat and finish the level. Probably another cat. This one, I guess. Ooh. Okay, so I would start here. I can go backwards and get this. Then I go forwards like this. Should be... this should work, right? Oh, and by the way, what do you think of this look? This hairstyle. I think it works well. Where is the... Oh. Okay. I'm trying to remember how I get up there. Hey, it works. I am hitting my head so many times on that umbrella. It's not over here, is it? No. That's not it. Back. Yes. Aha, I found them. Why can't I talk to them? There we go. I did it. I really did it. You saw it just now, didn't you? I rode the mountain wind. I can ride the wind now. More like the wind rode you. You got blown down the mountain wind right back where you started. Told you we shouldn't have let you borrow all those hero storybooks from Miss Mo. I paused for a second because I had a pop up on my in my chat, and that's just telling me that I have ads in 5 minutes. Miss, just beyond this pavilion lies a dead end. The cliff winds are fierce, though we're light and can handle a fall. You must be extremely careful. Listen, Nikki can plunge to however far she wants, and she's fine. She can heel stomp her way anywhere she wants to go. It's nothing for you to worry about. That's the wrong way. Oh, that would have taken me directly to the cats. All right. Oh. I bet if I hadn't used the ability, I would have been fine. Because there's that little bit of extra leeway with some of the jumping. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna miss one of the cats. I might have to do this again. The fan and the painting gone. Why can't I talk to you? Maybe I already talked to this one? I guess. Yeah, the one I'm going for is higher up. If we can ride this paper kite and just keep flying higher and higher, maybe we'd reach the sky and see Miss Cat. Dummy, Miss Cat wouldn't be up there. She loves us so much, she'll come back to us one day, right? I'm guessing this is this part. And we're at that the goal? Forgot it moved for a second. I was thinking it was the dragonflies, not the whatever the moving one is. Butterfly? I have to wait for it to move back, I guess. Goal. Except I need to get the last cat. I guess I'm supposed to talk to him. That I was confused for a second. I'm like, why is he up here? There's an old tale of a koi that leapt through a waterfall and transformed into a long. I've waited here many years hoping to witness that moment myself. But fate has never let me cross paths with such a koi. Man, that really is like Magikarp, huh? Today, because that's the lore that Magikarp is based on. The lore came first, for anyone who's not aware. Today, I still haven't seen one swimming against the current, but I have met you, someone who climbed all this way through sheer determination. That alone makes the wait worthwhile. Since we're fated to meet, let me give you something. I hope that one day you too will soar high and make your name known across the world. Yes, but I need that cat. All right. We got one more cat to get. So I need to find the way to get here. Yeah, that'll work. Stompity stomp. I'm aware that you might be able to hear my keyboard a little bit. I think it's mostly my space bar. It's not like you can hear it a lot, but I am at least aware that that is a thing. Ah, no, I fell. Oh no, now I have to wait for this. All right, well, let's drink some coffee while I wait. I thought I would have come back by now. Okay, maybe I need to leave the area. Does that fix it? Maybe. So with Guild Wars, I'm not 100% sure what the plan is going to be. Like, I don't know if it's going to be focusing on the story or just exploring and running around or what the whole deal is. Not that I mind, to be honest. I'm down for anything if it's Guild Wars related. Just having people to play Guild Wars with again is a nice idea. It has been a long time since I've had anyone who is not a sweaty gamer play Guild Wars with. Okay, I'm up here. You should be a little lower. Here they are. You found us. That's impressive. No one ever spotted us hiding here before. If you can find us, you must be the best at hide and seek. Here, take this. Let's play again sometime, okay? Awesome. I had to stretch my arm for a second because it's starting to get a bit sore from the way I was sitting. So, the way that this is probably a little odd, but I have like an L-shaped desk, and the L shape is on the right side, and so my right arm is resting on the desk, and I've got a little blanket that my elbow is on, but because it's resting on the desk. And also the microphone is on the right side of my desk. So the mouse and the microphone are right next to each other, which is why sometimes you might hear the mouse clicking. And the keyboard's on the left side of the microphone. And it's also a desk mic. I don't have a boom arm yet. I think it's called a boom arm. You know what I mean, though. I don't have a floaty arm. But yeah, so I sort of have to lean forward and be in a slightly awkward position to talk into a microphone and play and do things. But as a result, my arm does get a little bit sore sometimes from the position that I need to sit in. It's not like it's a uncomfortable position. It's more like I'm just sitting here for a long period of time and my arm is not moving much. Well, we found 2 of them. Let's head back up north. If I do play some more Star Stable at some point in the future, I'm probably gonna have to make a new account or pay for the game. It depends on if it goes on sale at some point. But if I were to play it more, because I did get a comment from someone who said, hey, I really like your enthusiasm for this game and all that. And I'm like, it is kind of entertaining.
The spot that corresponds with Long Pagoda should be here. Wait, there's a door here.
I will continue that thought after this.
In the real world, is this door inside the pagoda? Is that why we couldn't see it from outside?
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't expect such a large pagoda to leave no trace at all here in the Danqing realm.
It seems that this Danqing realm is the original blueprint of Danqing Island, where only the objects first painted by Artist Cat exist. Anything added or built later doesn't appear in this place.
To create a whole world with Danqing, truly, Artist Cat was an extraordinary figure.
According to the painted images, I think Artist Cat's depiction of this door should lead to Long Peak. Some villagers have seen Long resting atop Long Peak. Since it isn't in the pagoda, maybe it's there instead.
Makes sense. Let's check it out. But this door seems to be locked. Nikki, what should we do?
Since this door was painted by Artist Cat, the brush we just obtained might be useful. Let me give it a try.
Okay. Anyway, Star Stable, just, it seems like the story is you get the open world for a good portion, for like maybe a week, 2 weeks, a good portion of time. It's not like a few hours. And then after that amount of time, it could also be login time. But anyway, after a certain amount of time, you basically get restricted to even less. So there are places that I can no longer go in Star Stable now that I could go before. So if I wanted to play the story, I would have to either pay for it, and get everything unlocked, or make a new account and see, am I actually interested? Would this actually get people watching? But yeah, it's just a thought, because I don't have, it's not like I've got a lot of people interested in it, but I did have one person who was interested. So it's a thought, like, I could buy it, or I could make another account and make sure that people are actually interested, and before I put down the money to actually go through with it.
Whoa! We were transported so far in just an instant. Is this Lone Peak? Why are there only a few rocks here?
I guess the treacherous Long Peak was also painted later on. Still, there's no sign of Long here either.
Nikki, there's a scroll that links the Danqing realm to the outside world.
In that case, let's head back to the outer world. Maybe Long resides on Long Peak out there. No matter what, we need to find Long and figure out what happened to the ink pool.
Okay. I'm kind of curious. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna be floating here. And now I fall, right? There we
What
go.
up ahead looks peak. Let's stop here.
That was kind of funny. And since I happened to die with the ice outfit on, so it now lets me just be my normal outfit. That's interesting. So there should be stuff back here. I was helping someone last night. They were struggling with one of the whim jades around here, and I popped in and helped them with it and then left. There were some dudes back there that I grabbed as well. The whim jade was like over here, I think. But I didn't really pay much attention to what they were doing. It was more just, oh, hey, you need help with something. Do you ever get those notifications at the top as well? I had another person send me a notification that they need help with a whim star. And so I joined them and helped them collect the whim star, and then I left. I don't know if other people get those and actually accept them or not. As long as I'm not busy, I'll try to help people. But with the co-op, some people don't understand.
It really is. It's Long Peak. Momo, let's look around and see if Long is here.
Some people don't get how it works. If I've already collected the Whim Jade, I fully expect them to update this in the future, because this is weird to me, and it took me a while to figure it out too. If I have already collected the Whim Jade, I can only see the Whim Jades that they have not collected if I am holding hands with them. Everything I see is what I see, and everything they see is what they see. It's a very strange way for me to put it. I can only see the things that I have not gotten yet, and they can only see the things that they have not gotten yet. But when we hold hands, I can see everything that they have not gotten, and they can see everything that I have not gotten. So, yeah, as a result, see, no fall damage. As a result, it feels more complicated than it needs to be, and it would be better if, like, I can see what they have not gotten if I'm in their world. Like, if they're the host, I can see all the stuff they didn't get. But they maybe can't see everything that I have not gotten. How did I get up there before? Oh, right, this. What am I doing? Obvious. Alright. Because I wanted to come over here and stomp on these little bug heads. Got him. I have been doing my dailies in Guild Wars again. I'd been putting it off for quite a while because I was like, who cares? But since I'm actually gonna have someone that I can play with, even if it's just for like a few hours one day. Where'd the other two go? Where'd the other two go? Like, it doesn't take much to get me motivated to play something like Guild Wars. I guess it doesn't take much to get me motivated, period. Just a little bit of motivation is all I need. Because I spent, what, a couple of weeks doing Garfield kart stuff just to get a little bit of a few things unlocked. Mo Dodo's notes. Dodo. What's that? Is that like a bean? Like bean? Dodo. Boom. The spinny guys, I gotta wait for them. If they start spinning, I have to wait. Five more diamonds. Is there another Swim Jade around here. Nice. Another one. Well, dang, how am I even supposed to get to that one? I might have to teleport back up. But since I'm teleporting back up, let's go over here. I want to see if I can get any more of these upgrades. Not upgrades, diamonds. Upgrades. Yeah, because I want to do a pull. I want to do a pull today. Cat, no, cat, come back. Six. Grab the bling. Okay, Suchan. Ah, well, this is mildly disappointing. Maybe there's a second level to this. Like with the firework island. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. How many do I have? No, there's not a second level. I wish there was, but it seems like there's probably not. No diamonds. No diamonds. No diamonds. Oh, there's no diamonds all the way down. Okay. Well. And this one. No, I don't need to talk to you again. Let's do some polls. All right. So I can do 10 pulls now, and then I have to wait to do 10 more until I get more diamonds. But this is potentially the last 10 pulls I'm going to be able to do, or 20 pulls technically, that I'll be able to do for a bit. Is there anything I could do to get a few more? I could do this. I don't get diamonds because I think I already did the 4. But if I didn't, I could get a few more diamonds, but that's not going to be enough. I could probably, doing all of these and my dailies, be able to finish off getting it, but these will probably give me, combined with these, collectively all of this will probably give me enough for at least another 10 pull, if not 20. But let's go ahead, let's do this now, and let's see, do we have any luck? We're gonna skip that first one. All right, no luck on that one. We got 10 more. We're definitely gonna get one. Or we're gonna get two. All right, so I'm gonna skip all the old ones. Okay. So I can glow this up now. We get the leggings. Nope. All right. We're gonna have to do another 20 pulls then. We get the Momo cloak. God, that looks so cursed to me. So cursed. But whatever. So we're gonna have to do another 10 or 20 pulls. But I can do an evolution of this, which means I can get this pink hair, which is fantastic. I get more pink hair. Which actually, I'm kind of curious, how would that pink hair look with this ability outfit? Recent. Ooh, that actually looks kind of nice. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. No, I have another oh. Right, the broccoli evolution. I don't need that. Okay, lore compendium. I got this. Outfit compendium. Limited time resonance. All right. Okay, so it looks like we just need to cross the bridge. What I plan to do, just sort of to give you an idea of how my thought is, I'm going to do all this long peak stuff up until I get to sort of a point that feels like a good stopping point. Maybe when I get up here or something, because it looks like it's a path like this. So once I get to the end of the long peak portion, I will end the VOD. I will continue the stream, but I will do part 2 of the VOD at that point. Yeah, I do think about Star Stable on occasion, just like, do I want to pop in and play it? But it's also sort of this feeling of like, why? It is a entertaining game in some capacity, but I don't know. So in terms of price, the main hesitation about the price is that it's like $70. I don't care how much content it has. It's $70. And that's enough to make me go, do I really want to do that? Because there are games like, now it's called Jump Space. It was Jump Ship, now it's Jump Space. That game is probably going to be like $30 to $40. It's not going to be a $60 to $70 game. And that's way more entertaining to me on a personal level. Content wise, I don't know.
Wow, what a haul. Classic Nikki. A little fish is no match for you.
And I was very entertained by Half Sword, and that's just a demo. Now, could I get more than like a couple of streams out of it? I don't know.
Classic Nikki. A little fish is no match for you.
Man, I'm just getting all the fish before I get the Whim Jade.
Momo, I caught it. I'm getting really good.
With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
All right. Time for the Whim Jade. Because there's literally no other fish around. Why? Why are you leaving without me? Why do you do this to me? It's a koi. That's what the kite is. It's not a butterfly. It's a koi. If you left a comment saying that it was a koi and not a butterfly when I called it a butterfly before, thank you for the comment. Ah, there's the bridge. I was just looking at that. I was like, how do I get there? There's a Whim Jade. I have noticed. So one of the things that I have been very sort of bitter and salty about with this game is feeling like they're always removing content. But by watching other people play on occasion, I have found some of the content has not been removed.
Nikki, is that the twin site gate? Let's go check it out.
Some of the content has not been removed. So all this island stuff is still in the game. All of these new maps are still in the game, and the 1.3 Queen stuff is still in the game.
The twin site gate. No wonder the villagers saw Long resting here, but none of them had any idea how it got here. It must have been using the twin site gate to travel between the two places. From here, we should be able to enter the Long Pagoda. That's strange. Artist Cat's brush can't seem to open it.
Could it be that these doors use different keys?
You? How did you come to be here?
Huh? What are you? You look like a cat, but not quite. So weird.
So I can say, I see now it's Momo, or I see now it's Inky Momo. If you're hearing any sounds, that is the dog. She is snoring and having the wildest dreams, I'm guessing. I'm just I'm gonna say it's Inky Momo.
I see now. You look like a cat, but have an ink-like appearance. You must be Inky Momo.
With Dungeon Island being created from paintings, an Inky Momo makes sense.
My name's not Inky Momo, but you are very close. I'm Mo Dodo. I'm dark as ink and cute as a bean. I'm connecting some dots and remembering the painting materials. I've got almost all the papers I need, but I'm still short on pigments.
There. Now you can hear me. So the dodo, it is bean. Yeah. I was muting myself because the dog is snoring so loud and I didn't want it to bother people. So, yeah.
It's been a while since Miss Long last shared news from the outside world, and you're the first outsiders to visit Long Peak in all these years. Could you please tell me what colors are popular outside these days?
You're asking the right person. I'm the best artist in the village. Well, blue is a timeless classic, and red is always in style. But for the latest trend, it's all about blending yellow, white, and red to create a gorgeous pink. Wait, Miss Long? The Long who's been watching over the island?
It's been so long since I left, I forget she's like a goddess to the people out there.
She lives on Long Peak. No wonder we couldn't find her at Long Pagoda earlier.
The Long Pagoda was built later by those who wanted to honor Miss Long. It's cramped inside and lacks the stunning view that this place offers. In the past, Miss Long only stayed at the tower temporarily when the villagers had requests. Earlier, before the village and all those people existed, Miss Long used to live here on Long Peak along with Miss Cat. This place was much more comfortable for her.
Miss Cat, do you know Artist Cat too?
Did you not know? We were the first living beings she ever painted. Back then, it was just us two little Inklings keeping Miss Cat company. She would be absorbed in her painting all day, while Miss Long would play with us, help me count the materials, and organize the art supplies. But after Miss Cat left, in the past decade or so, Miss Long has returned less and less. I don't know what she's been busy with.
When an Inuan is severed, it's the ones left behind in this world who suffer the most. Do you know where Long is now?
You're here looking for her? Well, you're in luck. She just returned not too long ago. See? She's over at the painting pavilion. Miss Cat used to love to paint there. Now, when Miss Long returns, she tends to stay there all day, in total silence. If you're looking for her, you should head over there.
Okay. Looks like we have oh, did it disappear? We had an hourglass there for a second. I really like the landscape of this place. Really pretty. I can't remember where it is, but it reminds me of a place in China. Guilin, maybe? I forget. Yeah, I actually had a 3D painting at one point when I was in, I had multiple 3D paintings that I got when I was in China. Whoa, a lot of inklings here. And I ended up just giving them to other people in America when I was visiting America at one point. I think I gave one to my mom, one to my brother. Might have given two to my brother. You just want to bite me, don't you? No, of course not. We're both made of paper. I'd never bite a fellow paper friend unless I really can't help it. That's too much. I've had enough. And can't talk to the cat. I really like how they do the 2D stuff. Yeah, I can go up. Ooh. Hey, here's the go. Mochi. Mochi. Black's next move. I'll place it right here. Humph. Now let's see if white keeps expanding or falls back to defend. White's turn. That black move was pretty clever and strategic. White's position isn't looking good. Wait, how about a surprise move here? Nice, now black will be caught between two threats. What a brilliant move, truly brilliant. Wait, are you playing 5 in a row against yourself? Yeah, none of the other Inklings come to play with me, so I end up playing alone. That's a familiar feeling. I know exactly how you feel. I, Mochi, have collected so many game records, but all I ever do is sit here in the pavilion, going over the moves by myself. Huh? Human? And, oh no. Did I lose track of time playing again? Even the brow cats outside are evolving into such strange forms. Strange, I'm Momo, the most handsome, elegant, and dashing one on all of Dancing Island. Hello, Mochi. I'm Nikki, an artist from Inkville. And this is my best friend, Momo. We were just traveling nearby and thought we'd stop by to say hi. Traveling with a companion sounds nice. One person and one cat. Perfect for a game of 5 in a row. Unlike me, I have to bribe Moyu with a barbecue just to get him to play a round or two. But hey, now that you're here, it'd be a shame to leave without a match, wouldn't it? It's been ages since I played with someone. I'm itching for a match. Artist Nikki. How about a game right now? Win, and you'll even get a prize. Well, I'll get diamonds, so sure. Each player controls all the pieces. Okay, so I would be whatever's here, and I put it down. And my goal is to get 5 in a row. But that's convenient that it shows like diagonals. Okay. Hey, there we go. That was quick. That was great, artist Nikki. It's been a long time since I enjoyed a game this much. After this match, we are officially good friends. I'm guessing that it was a full match off screen, and then we're just playing the last two pieces of it. Make sure to visit often. I've collected lots of brilliant game records, just waiting for you to spar with me. I don't know why they call it brilliant game records. Why not just call it brilliant games? I'm curious about what they mean by records. Because how can you collect a record if you're just playing by yourself? Well, who are you recording against? Anyway. Oh, and if you want to play with your friends, feel free to bring them here too. I'll be watching from the sidelines. Can't wait to see who pulls off the cleverest move. There's another puzzle. I like the puzzle ones. Oh, hey, I found this. I wasn't even looking for it. I was trying to pick up the thing, the flower, while I ran towards the jade puzzle. Yeah, I like these puzzle ones. They seem less and less common these days. I think because no one else likes them, but I like them. These are fun. Use the block to activate the switch. Okay, these are usually fun. Sometimes they're a little too easy. All right. So, let me just double check. Is it one or two? Two boxes. Okay, so I need both of the boxes to get over here. Position height. Okay. And doing this is going to make that go up. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, maybe it does. Maybe it does affect that. All right. Let's see if I can pull this a little closer. All right, now this here. Pull it over. I don't know if this will work, but I want to see. Now it's too low for sure. Okay. So it looks like I would need to do one and then the other. Which is probably what I should have expected. Like I pushed this one off. And then I grabbed this one. Need to adjust it. Oh, was that all the way down already? Ah. I guess I have to stand on it, the platform. I like the text. I like the way that they do the text. There's lots of little things that I appreciate about this game. Okay, adjust this height. And now we're going to be pushing this over. This box seems heavier. Oh. Huh. And when I step off, it's gonna close up again, right? Yes. Okay, this could actually be more complicated, possibly. Here I was thinking this is gonna be real simple. How wrong I am. All right. So that goes to the middle first. Pull this to the middle. Adjust. Let's put this one over here. Oh. Probably should have done it. Well, I can use Nikki to weigh that down. So it should still work. Okay. No. Oh, do I even need this box anymore? Since that one weighs twice as much? Might not even need it. Yeah, I don't even need the other box. Well. But that was fun. That was entertaining. I liked that. That was a fun puzzle. Good puzzle. Good puzzle. Fun and good. Oh, the game is getting stuttery for some reason. I didn't do these yet. I'll end up doing them later. Find 2 lost gifties. I need 3 more. I think I need 1 more photo. Oh. There more? You're here, Nikki. Why not play a game with me right now, or invite your friend to play? Let's go ahead and do rank 2. All right. So this one's blocked. This one's blocked. What I'm looking at is here and here, potentially. Oh, I'm white. I was thinking I was black again. Geez, where would I want to go? I definitely need to block him early. Oh, he got 5 in a row. I didn't even see that. All right, let's try again. I'm blind. Let's do one here. Up here. There we go. 40 more diamonds. How close am I to my next tin pool? I'm about halfway there. I can't do 4 anyway, so we'll stop at 3. We'll do 3 and then we'll keep going. I'm the black pieces this time, right? Oh. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. Because I was missing something very obvious last time. I do like the sound effects. Sound effects are nice. This is gonna go on for a while, I feel like. Oh no, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. Because he could go either place. I didn't even see that until just now. Well, never mind. Yeah, and I probably could have won by going there, and I didn't see it until it was too late. Oh, well. There we go. All right. Well, we got that that one done. I appreciate that the AI is not the smartest AI in the world. That is very considerate of them, because they could make an AI that is basically unbeatable. Oh, 4 is unlocked. Well, I'm not gonna keep doing these. Should I keep doing them? Maybe I should keep doing them. Oh, I wanted to sketches, stylish. Okay. I could just do all of this at once, and then I can evolve it immediately. Do I want to do that? I do have these that I can still do bits and pieces of. They're a lot more of a pain to finish, but this one I could do. I could do that at any point. So yeah, I can just go ahead and do this. And then I can evolve it. To the evolution. Because this is really pretty. Shoes. Okay. This feels really pretty. This feels youthful. This one feels like a kid's dress, and this feels like a woman's dress. Like a proper lady. To me. Bright colors. It's just my feeling. And this feels like a grandma's dress to me. Not that there'd be anything wrong with someone younger wearing this. Just in my head, I'm like, this seems like something that a kid nowadays would wear. This seems like something that someone like 25 to 35 would wear. This seems like something that's a little bit older, like 50-ish. All right. Well, I've thought about it. Let's do more. Let's finish these up, because I can do them all in one VOD. Then I do the story. I finish the story. Finish this island map, whatever. Before White's first turn, you can swap pieces with Black. If Black first piece is placed in an advantageous spot, White can use the rule to reverse the advantage. I think it's fine. So now I'm actually playing a full game. This is interesting. I would be very interested in playing this with other people. like real people. Because this is not Go. I was expecting, well, I was thinking that they would have something more like Go for some reason when I saw the pieces, despite the name. For some reason in my head, I was like, it's probably going to be similar to Go. One of the places I worked in China used to teach kids how to play Go. Yeah, you better block me. Okay, so if I go here, that'll force him to go here. Then I go here, that'll force him to go here. Sure. Ooh. I actually put that in the wrong spot. That's on me. I should have put it here. Could put one here. If he puts a piece here, then I'd be in trouble. See, now he's blocked that one. I can put a piece here and that immediately stops this whole chain. Boop. Man, the sound effects in this series, they're great. Got a block there. And I like the music, but I've always been kind of into the peepah and the guzheng and all that stuff. He's gonna win. Okay, let's try swapping. What if I just put a piece up here? Ooh. I'm scanning the board. Ooh. There we go. All right. We got one more, right? Yeah. Let's play. Give me the diamonds. Oh, I can't do more. Well, I guess we continue then. I didn't realize there were so many more. I thought it was just going to be 5. I didn't know it was going to be so many. You would think I'd be smart enough to check, but, you know, skeleton, empty head, no brain.
Whoa, Nikki, there are so many Inklings like Mododo here.
I've never seen them in Inkville. Did Artist Cat paint all of them?
Yeah, she must have. You haven't heard of anyone else who can do it? Oh, that tail. Wild Goose Pagoda. That's the pagoda I was thinking of. Oh, I saw purple.
Why?
I saw purple by her face.
What brings you here?
Jeez.
Artist Cat used the ink pool to paint Long's eyes. Those eyes became the embodiment of the ink pool itself. With the cycle of the ink pool disrupted, Miss Bai developed an eye condition.
Her eyes are corrupted or something.
You're truly clever. I suppose there's no need to keep hiding it. I am Long. And the ink pool seal, I did it.
How could that be? Long is the Inuan guardian. And you've always been so kind and gentle. Why would you do something like this?
At the very least, I feel justified that right when the patch came out, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, I feel like she's the dragon. Got that dragon scale thing on her. Anyway. Feels good to be correct about these things. Because it means that they did a good job of like putting it out where you could guess. So I would say this is a very well told story for that reason.
Why wouldn't I? Do you know what the red ribbons on the Long Pagoda are made of?
You once said that the red ribbons symbolize Inuan. So as long as an Inuan remains, the red ribbons endure.
If that's the case, then why is it only tied at one end? 1,000 years of fate, rising and fading, countless meetings and partings. I cannot enter the cycle of reincarnation, nor can I interfere with it. I can only watch from the side, seeing those I care for fade one by one. As the wheel of reincarnation turns, the past fades into nothingness. I can no longer find them in this world, and when they see me again, I will be nothing more than a stranger to them. The pain of parting, the agony of forgetting, the suffering of severed fates. Can you comprehend such torment?
Are those red ribbons the broken Inuan you've severed over the past thousands of years?
Exactly. So, only by sealing this cycle can I sever myself from the sorrow of separation. What I want is for everything in this world to remain as it is, granting me years upon years. Even if I have to search through every drop of ink, I will find the one I lost.
But Miss Bai, have you ever considered the wishes of the person you're searching for? You're searching for Artist Cat, aren't you? Danqing Island was painted by Artist Cat, created with the sole purpose of forging a new world from the ruins. She established the Inuan Festival so that fate would endlessly give birth to more life. She hoped the painted world would one day become a real one. How could she bear to see the cycle of life come to a halt, leaving everyone restless? If you continue like this, even if you find her, she won't find peace.
It's too late. For 1,000 years, the moon's pale light accompanied my sorrow. She has been gone for a millennium, so I must find my own path. When I sealed the ink pool, I had already abandoned countless thoughts. No need for more.
What about everyone in the village? Don't you care about your Inuan with them?
I never intended to harm the village. Whether it's the fading objects or the strange ink rain, it's all caused by anomalies in the ink pool as the cycle stagnates. I didn't want this. I had hoped your dancing ability could help, but now I can no longer stand by. I'll return to the Long Pagoda and find another way.
What do you mean? Are you going to trap us in here?
I didn't expect you to enter the dancing realm, and to know so much. I'm sorry, Nikki. But you can never again leave Lone Peak.
Miss Bai!
How could Miss Bai have caused all this? Nikki, what do we do now?
Miss Bai endured thousands of years of solitude. It seems hard for her to change her mind. If we want to go to the Long Pagoda to find her, we need to go through the Twin Sight Gate.
But Miss Bai locked that gate.
Don't worry, Momo. Let's talk to the Inklings. Maybe they'll know how to open the Twin Sight Gate.
Okay. So, this seems like a pretty good point to stop for the VOD, but I will continue streaming. So if you are here and if you are watching the stream, stick around. But if you're watching the VOD, then just give me one moment. Wait, maybe I should, maybe it's the other. Anyway. So people watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. I will be ending the VOD here and then we will continue the stream. But, yep. Till next time, stay healthy and continue to stay awesome. Where's, oh, because I'm holding a fan, I can do this one. Bye bye, VOD people.